Hey everybody, it's Carey with GoinFlippinCrazy.com, sitting here in my living room on my couch with Blade, who just got done eating dinner, and with my goofy slippers. I'm all ready for bed. It's not even 8:30. It's because I've been a little under the weather since last Tuesday. Feeling a little bit better, and I think in the next couple of days, with the help of my friend Mucinex. This stuff is great. I don't know if you guys ever use it, but this is what's been bringing me out of my funk. So I'm thinking with the help of that, I'm going to be golden in the next couple days. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you real quick about your ATM business, getting started with ATMs, or even you already have your ATM business, but you want to expand and grow. I want to talk about private money lending, private money and the ATM business. I know a lot of folks that I talk to about the ATM business have been in real estate or are in real estate or at least know of real estate investing and have some kind of knowledge of it. And a lot of times if you've been in real estate, you've heard of private money. So if you're not in real estate and you've never heard of private money, it's okay. I'm going to explain it. But what I want to share with you is private money can be used for real estate and your ATM business. Okay? So all you real estate folks, hang in here with me if you're interested in ATMs, because you can use the same private money concept with your ATM business. The only benefit is no tenants and no toilets. That's what I like a lot. Speaking of it from someone who just had an evicted tenant this weekend, and I went and looked at my property, and it's not very pretty. Anyway, for folks that don't know, private money is basically getting private money. Having people lend you money for your business, whether it's your mom, your aunt, an acquaintance that you know, maybe your ex-boss or something. I don't know, somebody else. It's not your money, but it's somebody else's money, and they're lending to you. It's not a bank. It's not a home equity line of credit. It's not a credit card. It's just, a person, Aunt Cindy, that has some money and is going to lend it to you. She's now a private money lender, and you just got private money from somebody, okay? Private money's been around for a long time. It's been around forever, but for some reason it seems like recently, like in the past couple of years, that, there's been a lot of courses and boot camps and all kinds of stuff coming out about private money. It's kind of making it seem like it's new, but it's really not. It's been around forever. I think probably just the state of the lending market and everything is making the gurus and everybody come out as far as private lending and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so why are we talking about private lending? Well, if you are getting ready to start up an ATM business, okay, and you think you're going to walk into a bank and say, hey, Mr. Banker, please lend me $100,000 or $50,000 or any amount you want to start my ATM business. They're going to probably say no. If you want to get an SBA loan, they're going to say, we'll lend you money for any business you want except an ATM business, and also I think the other one was a sun tanning bed business or something. It was really weird. I don't know, but all I cared about was the ATM. My last banker I spoke to told me they won't lend money for an ATM business. Like we could be making $100,000 a year in our ATM business, they won't lend us money for that business because it's a cash only business. Okay. Now, of course, you could. I have a real estate business. I could get a line of credit for my real estate business and use it for my ATM business. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but I kind of like to keep my ATM business and my real estate business separate, And believe me, what I just told you about, I could borrow money from my, real estate business and use it for my ATM business. Another banker I talked to told me to do that because they wouldn't lend me money for my ATM business. So the point I'm getting to is, it's probably unlikely that you're going to get a loan for your ATM business, okay? But don't fret, it's okay. There's other ways, and the big way I want to talk to you about is this private money. Where are you going to get private money from, okay? Could be your mom, could be your dad, sister, aunt, coworker, ex-coworker, ex-boss, anybody you come in contact with, okay? Think of it like this. If you have money, okay, let's say you got like 10 grand and it's sitting in a CD making you 1%, 2%, 3%, whatever. Maybe it's just in your savings account making you 0.2% or 0.5%, whatever. Would you rather lend that money out to, let's say, me and have me pay you 8, 9, 10% interest on that money? Right? Exactly. So would everybody else that has their money in those types of investments. I promise. People that are tired of the up and downs of the stock markets. Those types of people are people you can actually talk to about lending money for your business. Okay? People who have IRAs and 401ks, perhaps they were laid off, perhaps they were fired, perhaps they quit, and they have big IRAs or 401ks. What you can do is you can teach them, and don't worry, you'll learn how before you teach somebody else. You can teach them how to roll over their money in their IRA or their 401k. They're going to roll it over to what's called a self-directed IRA, a truly self-directed IRA. And within that IRA, they can now lend you money for your ATM business. Seriously, it's been done. If you've been reading my blog at all, you'll see that I found my first private money lender for my ATM business. Actually, I didn't find them. They found me. They talked to me about it first. So thank you. But it's happened. That my last 2 ATMs were I got because of a private money lender. They lent me the money, A, for the ATMs themselves, B, for the money to put into the ATMs, and C, for the modems that the ATMs use to communicate with the processors to do all the background work to get the money from their bank to all over the place. So a private money lender lent me that money to buy 2 ATMs for 2 businesses. I had 2 businesses and I had to put one in each business, obviously. That was all a private money deal. They used their self-directed IRA. Well, their self-directed IRA wrote me a check, sent it to me. I cashed it, did what I needed to do. Now, every month, I write a check to their self-directed IRA and pays back the IRA. Okay? So that is private money in a nutshell. It doesn't have to be an IRA. Like, let's say Aunt Cindy has $100,000 in the bank, or in a CD or whatever, like I mentioned in before. She can use cold hard cash. And you guys would just come up with your own agreement, like a promissory note, and pay the payment method back, the payment method, and the terms, okay? Now with the IRA, the self-directed IRA, the IRA company, I use Equity Trust. I'm actually right now in the process of rolling over my IRA to a truly self-directed IRA. I'm going with a company called Equity Trust. And if you want some details about them, I can be more than happy to give you details about them and who I've been dealing with. But that's what would happen. They would roll over their funds to Equity Trust, and Equity Trust would help them with the paperwork as far as lending money to you for your ATM business. But it's all done. It's smooth. It's easy. And guess what? That is a no money down transaction for you and your ATM business. You just bought ATMs with no money down. Okay? Now, as we know, or hopefully you know now, no money down doesn't always mean no money. It just means it's not your money. You're using other people's money. OPM, they call it. You're using other people's money to fund your business, which is fine, As long as they trust you and believe in you, they'll do business with you. But you have to keep your word and always pay them back, so that way they'll always want to do business with you. And more people, and they'll refer people, and more people want to do business with you. So I just want to let you know, if you are feeling like you want to get involved in the ATM business, but you feel like you don't have any money, you feel like, oh my God, I got all this debt, oh my God, I have this 10-year-old car with 150,000 miles on it, and something just broke on it, I have no money, and you feel like you want to make some passive income, but you don't have the money to get there. Guess what? You don't need the money to get there. You can fund your ATM business with private money. You don't need your own money. All right? As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And have a great day. It says Carey with goingflippingcrazy.com. Thanks.